All right, welcome back to Crappy Dice, and let's continue chapter 4, and we're on to traps on traps, and comes right after Chasm Games. All right, so you're not going to restore, go straight into this one. Now, this is a pretty simple one, much smaller map, 4 tiles. Just a couple of special rules here, just like the previous mission. If you are using Rook in your party, a little paragraph here, read it out. I don't have him in my party, so I don't have to deal with it. And there's also a trap here. You need to do a perception check it's like a laser beam going through, and if you want to cross it, you need to do a perception check, and then you can disable it by doing a lore check when you're adjacent to it. All right, besides that, there's a living oblation, a water low, and a bunch of totems all over the place. Oh yeah, before I forget, there's finally a new achievement. We haven't seen one of these in a long time, and it says kill 5 or more monsters using a trap. All right, I don't see any traps here, but we'll probably get to it later as we go. All right, so let me zoom in. All right, let's grab my cards. I don't have my living oblation card. Give me a second. All right, here we go. So we got the party, waterlow, and the living oblation. All right, let's cut this. All right, so let's see who's first. I think I'm gonna put the roll right over here. So it looks like Justice is gonna go, then Patrick, then Elfie, then Damocles, then the living oblation, and then finally Zeke. Okay, so let's get to Justice's turn. I think she's gonna move for sure. So let's do that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she does have a movement of 5, but I think I'm gonna stay right here. Now I'm gonna stay here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in range of her. She's in range of me, and I'm out of the range of the waterlow in case the waterlow needs to activate and attack somebody. So I think I'm good here. Another thing that I really just wanted to look over is most likely, going through her card right now, she's either going to do this one if she has 10 damage, or this one, which is the Exalted Esper Minos, which is really annoying if she has less than 10. And this one is just a purple damage to everyone in her SOI. So my goal, I think, is to give her at least 10 damage so she activates this, which is, I think, the crappier of the two abilities. Alright, so knowing that, let's spend 2 to do a Gorsh euthanasia. Yeah, let's do a euthanasia first. So that's going to be my casting die. Now, I'm not going to paralyze her right now because I'd rather paralyze her when we're closer. Yeah, probably a better idea. So let's roll this. Wow, that's going to be a pretty bad roll. It's going to be 6 plus 6 is 12. Now, what's her conviction is a couple of green. Let's see if she can get a 12. And she doesn't. She rolled really badly. So that's going to be 6 damage and a wilt. So I'm gonna calculate the damage up here. Where's the wilt token? Here we go. All right, so that's not bad. I got to give her 4 more damage. All right, so let's go back to her card. Let's do a gore shot. Boom. All right, same thing. It would be awesome if we rolled 4 books right now. And wow, this is really good. It's gonna be 12 plus 6. Spell was 6, so 6 plus 12 is 18. She's gonna get 18, probably not. She got 11, so that's gonna be a gore shot damage. Now I can deal it 8 damage. Let's see, does she have resistance to magic at all? Let me double check that. No, she's got nimble, SY 6, no resistance. Yeah, so it's gonna be straight up 8 damage. If I deal 2 damage to myself, I'm obviously gonna do that. If you read the gore shot, because I have a level 3, it's going to be 3 times 2 plus 2, it's 8. So 8 more damage. So let's do 4 and 4. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that when she's going to activate, because she has 14 damage, she's going to do that the one that does damage to everyone in her SOI. Which is good, because right now there's only one person, so I'd rather just Justice take the damage and that's it. So maybe with the other characters, I'm just going to spread them out and not be in her SOI. I can hide behind the blocks here, I can hide behind the wall, I can see what that totem is, and so on and so on. Alright, but I think that's all Justice is going to do. She's going to hold on to 1 SP so she can go to 5 next turn. She can use her summon tokens. I mean, I could do Root the Mind or a Life Grasp, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. It's the difference between my casting and her conviction check. It's not really that worth it. I'd rather just hold on to it and do more euthanasia next turn. Alright, so that is it for her. All right, let's activate Patrick. I think with him, let's go around and see what's behind this totem over here. Okay, so Patrick's going to start with 3. Now, before I start, let's do proof of divinity. Let's give a courage token to let's give it to Damocles, I guess. No, let's give it to Zeke. Zeke's probably a better target. All right. After that, I guess I'm gonna move for sure. Now my movement is just oops. My gun should be the other way around. Sorry about that. My movement is 6. So let's get moving. I think I'm gonna go to that totem and see what's there. So 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5. Or I go 3, 4, 5. So it's either I want to be here, or do I want to be here? Does it really matter? I guess I'm going to come here. 3, 4, 5. I still have 1 movement point. Now this totem is going to pop. Let's go check the book. I'll be right back. Yay! As you can see, it's going to spawn a couple of blights. So let's add their card to the card row. It's going to appear between Patrick and Elfie. All right, so they're going to activate next. But before they activate, Patrick's going to try to shoot that one right in the face. Okay, so let's go here. Obviously, I'm going to spend my 2 SP to attack. Yeah, so I'm going to be rolling a couple of green and a black. Now, before I attack, let me do Imbue Fear. So I'm going to add +2 to my damage. That's all I really want to do right now. All right, so let's roll those dice. So he's not in hindered terrain. Let me go get his card. Where's his card? Where's his card? Ancient Cave Sickles. There you go, Blighted Garden. All right, so their defense is 13. All right, it's quite a bit. All right, so I'm trying to get 13. Let's see what happens. We got 14. All right, so it's gonna be a hit. So let's calculate that. So like usual, it's the difference. So 14 minus 13 is 1. Now every 2 shields is 3 damage. Every star is 3 damage with that shotgun. So it's gonna be 4, 7, 10 damage right there. With Imbue Fear, 12 damage. All right, so let's do a couple of these. Right now, my Imbue Fear has an ability. It's probably not going to work because I rolled so badly. But I can inflict darkness if the force X plus the difference hit, where X is equal to 6 plus the difference of blah, blah, blah. So basically, they need to roll a 9 because it's going to be 8 plus 1. The difference was only 1. So their conviction check is a teal and a green. So let's see if they can get a 9. Yeah, they got a 14. Yeah, definitely got it. All right, so that's it. Now that was the first attack. Obviously with the shotgun, you always attack twice. Let me go show you the shotgun. Now I might want to push him actually. So it says here, when making an attack, make 2 separate attacks against the same target, then flip this card after resolving this ability. Then I may re-equip. All right, but I'll show you that after. But I have a follow-up here where I can push 2 force 8 plus the difference hit. All right, so I could slam it into the wall for an extra 2 damage, basically. All right, so let's do that again. So it's going to be again a 9. Probably not going to hit, but let's see. Yeah, almost. Actually, that is snake. That is boxcars for those 2 dice. All right, so that's going to be it for the first attack. All right, like we read, I'm going to do my second attack. See if we can do more than 12. Is this the exact same roll? Then I roll an 8 and a 6, but this time it's all books instead of shields. All right, so for this time, because there's so many books, I'm going to obviously use the exhaust ability here. So every 2 books is 2 damage. It's going to be 14 again, minus 13 is 1. Double shield 4, double book 6, double book 8. And it's only going to be 8 damage. All right, so I'm going to take that. Now I'm going to see if I can slam him again with the shotgun. So he needs to get a 9. And he got an 11, so that's good. Alright, so that's pretty much it for him. Oops. Let's drop the card. Now, I really want to kill that guy before he activates. Alright, because it'll be just wasted damage if he gets us. So what I'm going to do, a little bit combo here that I always do here. Oh, after my attack, this has to flip over. Alright, so I'm going to do Blood Toll ability. So this, I can deal myself 2 damage to get 2 SP. Let's go get a damage die. Alright. Alright, and then I'm going to spend my 2 SP to flip my gun back over. And then, why not? we got these abilities, might as well use them. I got fight drive here. Let's use it and shoot him again. All right, we already know the process. We're gonna do the exact same thing. All right, so we're trying to hit a 13. We hit an 11, which is a miss. That would have been beautiful with 4 shields. So let's roll again. Nothing I can do there. And I missed again. So that was kind of useless. I paid for all that stuff and I missed both attacks, which was a shame. I probably just needed to hit it one more time and I would have died. All right, but anyway, that was it for Patrick. Now the Blighted Guardian is going to activate. So let me go get their card. Oh, by the way, when I miss with my attack, I can get diseased if I don't roll a force 12. I always forget about this ability. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my conviction check. I need to roll it twice because I missed both attacks. So my conviction is, because of Swashbuckler Garb, well, it's gonna be a green and a red. So this was for the first attack that I missed. I got an 11. Well, I don't have to roll the second time because I'm gonna be diseased. So you can't be diseased twice. Once you're diseased, you're diseased. All right, let me get a token. I give this to Patrick. So he's got 2 damage, he's diseased, and he's gonna take some more damage probably right now. All right, so now let's go to his card. So he's gonna do 2 separate attacks against the opponent with the most damage. These attacks have follow-up, inflict poison. Oh my god, and I can get poison. So 2 separate attacks, so let's see. First attack, he's trying to hit a 12. I got no arm, I got no dodging whatsoever. I do have 2 armor, so let's see. Minus 12. Well, that's going to be a hit. So it's going to be 14 minus 12 is 2. Every combo is 2, so it's only once. So it'll be 4 damage. So I'm only going to take 2 because of 2 armor. All right, so that's the first attack. Now there's a star there. The star is inflict wilt, force 12. So let me roll my conviction check again. So this time I got it, so I don't have to deal with that. So that was the first attack. Then he's going to attack again. 12 minus 12. It's a hit. Book shield combos 2 damage. I have 2 armor, so no damage on that one. So that's it. Alright, then it has follow-up. These attacks have follow-up, inflict poison 12. So both of them, they had a follow-up. So I have to roll this 2 times and get a 12, or I get poison. Well, there you go. I got poison. I can't get poisoned again. So there's another effect that he's going to suffer. All right, so as you can see, he's racking up those effects. All right, then it says, after the attack, then move to be at range 4 from the nearest opponent. Dodge any break attacks this provokes. Okay, so it's going to try to be 4 from the... Well, is he even going to move? Be 4 from the nearest opponent. Whether he's there or there or there or there, he's still 1 away. Move to be... Let me just double check this. Move to be range 4 from the nearest opponent. Now, you guys can comment below. Would he actually move, or would he just stay where he is? Because he's in a corner. I think he's going to stay where he is. There's no point of him moving and provoking a break attack that might actually kill him. Even though he might dodge it. Alright, so that's going to be it for the Blighted Guardian. Now Elfie's going to go. I think what she's going to do to start off is just heal some of the effects that Patrick just gained this round. Alright, so let's give her 3 SP. Alright, she's going to move for 1 because she can't really see Patrick right now. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to go right over here. All right, and from there, she's going to use Gore Cleanse. That costs 1, but it does do 2 damage to her. So she's going to go to 5. She's going to exhaust herself. Boom. And she's going to remove poison from Patrick. All right, let's get rid of poison because I don't want to take a purple damage worth of damage. Purple die worth of damage. All right, and then she's got 1 SP left. There's not much she's going to do with that, so she's done. All right. Alright, so up next we got Damocles. Sorry, before we go to Damocles' turn, my god, I forgot to activate the other one. I assumed he was going to do nothing, but my assumption was wrong. I just double checked the card, and he would actually activate his last flowchart action here. Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4? I thought he would be out of range, but he's not. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 1, 2, 3. Well, he would. Well, Alfie would not have been there at that time. So let me just take that back 1 little second. So you know what? She would have stayed over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because from here, she still only has a target to 1 character because of this wall. If you go middle to middle. Actually, if you go middle to middle, okay, she would have gone there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she would have gone here because I believe she has the target now to both these characters, and that's what she's going to do. All right, so move at range 4 from 2 opponents where she's at, then make a 4 attack against the nearest opponent, make a 4 attack against the farthest opponent. Basically, 1 attack against each, and then they have to do a force 11 pull if they miss, if they get hit. All right, so let's do this. All right, again, Justice and Patrick, they got no dodging abilities whatsoever. So let me just do this against Patrick first. So that's going to be a hit. It's going to be 13 minus 12 is 1. Book shield combo 3. Book shield combo 5. I got 2 armor, so it's going to be 3 more damage. It's going to be 2 and 1 more. Wow, I took quite a bit of damage. All right. All right, now he's going to do his... he can get pulled for 4 if he doesn't get an 11. He got a 14, so he's fine. All right, now Justice is going to do the exact same thing. Attack against Justice. Again, trying to hit a 12. And this one's a whiff. All right, so she doesn't have to do the pull. All right, so there you go. That was their turn. I apologize for skipping that. Then Alfie would have done her thing. Where did she end up? Here. That's fine. All right, and now Damocles is going to go. Okay, Damocles, he's going to use 1 to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he's going to stop here. And from there, obviously, he's going to use like the shadows to get right base to base with this one. Now, he is spec'd up perfectly to take down people with magic spells because he has Mage Breaker. So as long as he's hitting these mage characters, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. I probably just have to hit it once and it's going to die. All right, so from there, let's use 2 SP to attack. Actually, you know what? Before I spend 2 SP, let's use Blade Works. Maybe I can kill it with Blade Works. Not going to bother using any abilities. I'm going to do Imbue Fear just to give it the extra 2 damage. Let's get going. So I'm going to roll a couple of greens. Not empowering it. Still trying to get a 13. So let's see what happens. Wow, 13 on the nose. Perfect. Okay, so 13. You know what? Let me actually re-roll this. I'm not going to end up using that ability. So let me use the sword ability there to re-roll a die. Wow, there you go. Boxcars. That's going to absolutely annihilate this guy. So it's going to be 18 minus 13 is 5 damage. 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 6. 15 damage just on the dice plus Imbue Fear. So on and so on and so on. No point. He's going to slaughter this guy. He's off the board. All right, let's get rid of his damage die. And let's get a loot. 10 bucks. 10 coins. Okay, now that's going to cascade a bunch of things for him. Like you already saw from my previous playthrough, he's a Vow token machine. So this is going to generate a Vow token because he hit. This is going to generate a Vow token because he hit. So that's going to be 2 Vow tokens. Now, this ability activates, and whenever he gains a Vow token, he gives 1 to somebody in his SOI. So I got 2 Vow tokens. I'm going to give these to... you know what? Zeke's going to probably come up next to try to attack this guy. Let's give them to Zeke. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, let's give them to Zeke. It's fine. I'm going to gain a bunch of them throughout the match anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And now he's got 2 SP left, but he can't really do anything else because he already used his move action for the round, so he's pretty much done. All right, now this is going to go really fast. The Water Lao is not going to do anything. All right. I believe she's only on this map just to remove tokens. Oh, that was maybe another reason I didn't want to paralyze the Living Oblation, because the paralyze would have been removed with the effect here. So she's basically there to protect their team with effects. All right, so remove a negative effect with an ally with an SOI, or remove a positive effect from a whatever. Now, is there's people adjacent? Is somebody in her SOI? Can she move and attack somebody within range 6? Well, she then never leaves water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna do nothing on her turn. All right, pretty simple. All right, now the Living Oblation is gonna go, and she's gonna launch her massive spell. I do have to go get the card in the box, but if you go down her thing, is there an opponent adjacent, an ally within 6 spaces? She does her swapping ability. She's not gonna do that. Is an opponent within SOI? Yes. This figure has at least 10 damage. Yes, it's got 14. And this ability has not been used yet. Correct. So this is a one-time thing. It's going to be the All Malect against all opponents in the SOS. So let me go get the card. Okay, so here's the card. As you can see, it's like Final Fantasy. She calls this ginormous monster. She's going to do something, and then she's just basically going to leave. It says all other figures in her SOI are dealt a purple die of magic damage. Then you heal equal to the amount of damage dealt. Oh, it's all figures. I did forget about that. I thought it was all her opponents, but it's all figures. All right, which includes the Blight over here, the Waterlow, and only Justice. So I got to roll for all these characters. All right, so she's probably going to heal back up to full health. Obviously, she's going to definitely heal all this damage. So let's roll this for the Waterlow. It's going to be 6 damage. Let's heal for 6. Let's roll this for the Blight. 7. I'm rolling like crazy. All right, let's give the Blight another 1 and 6. Right there on the Blight. And now hopefully I roll a 2 or a 1 on the damage to Justice. That's only 3. By the way, she was supposed to heal another 7 here. And then she would have healed another 3. So that's going to be a fully healed Justice. Actually, I just remembered that she did have Wilt. I'm forgetting a bunch of things. So when she activated her first ability to remove negative effects, she would definitely remove the Wilt off of the Living Oblation. All right. And now Justice is going to have to take 3. Is this irreducible damage? Yeah, it's magic damage. So yeah, 3 more damage for her. So she's at 5. And that's it. All right, so it wasn't so bad. It was only 1 character, and this goes back in the box, and we're not going to deal with it anymore. Okay, so that's it. Now Zeke's going to go last. Now where is he? He's over here. Yeah, he's going to go right down the middle here and just attack the Blight over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'm going to stay here so I'm not in the SOI line of sight of anyone that's shooting some more spells this way. All right. Okay, actually, all right, so what I'm thinking is that maybe I'm not going to do the attack because I'm going to play strategically. There's probably no chance that I kill that thing in 1 attack, and I'm only going to get to do 1 attack. So instead, let me start using some of these abilities. All right, so by the way, I have to use 1 to move. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 to do Banish Knowledge. Let me give a haste token to a character in my SOI. So I'm going to give it to Patrick so he can easily flip his gun over next turn. Actually, I'll probably use the extra SP to put out the Font of Renewal. After that, I got 1 left. And you know what? Let's spend 1 and let's do Nemesis. And let's give the Nemesis token. I gotta exhaust this. Oops. Yeah. Let's give the Nemesis token to the only person I could give it to is the Blight right there. So right now, we all get +1 attack against that thing. All right, so there you go. Pretty simple. I mean, I could mend. Should I mend some damage? No, I think we're all pretty healthy still, so that's okay. All right, so let's grab the cards. Did anyone? Yeah, all the cards are good. Blight is there. Living Oblation is there. Let's give this a good shuffle. All right, so I actually do want Patrick to go very early so he can take out this Blight Guardian. If not, he's kind of blocking our way. Maybe we can take him down with some spells. Maybe Damocles can go with his Mage Breaker and take him out. We'll see. So first up is going to be the Waterlow. It's going to pretty much do nothing. Then Alfie. Ah, damn. Then the Living Oblation is going to do a lot of damage back to me. Then that, and then that, and then that. All right, sorry. Putting the cards on the field. So the water law is going to go. So again, 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what sucks is she's going to do her remove effects from her SOI, 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? That SP is completely wasted because I got to remove the Nemesis token. All right, so that was going to be it for the water law. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still can't attack anyone. All right, then Alfie's going to go. And I mean, let's give her a 3 SP on exhaust. Okay, so for Alfie, you know what? Let me put the card rope here. So for Alfie, what I'm gonna do is probably give out a dodge token and a barrier token. It's probably my best bet. Get our guys pumped up on defense to whatever comes up later on. So let me give myself a damage and exhaust to give out a barrier token, and let's give it to. Let's see who's activating first. It is going to be Zeke activating first. But he doesn't need the barrier token because if he can kill her, then somebody else is going to run in. So let's give it to actually Damocles. Actually, wait, I can't. Actually, I can because he's in my SOS. So let me do that. Then let me do the dodge tokens. So let me spend 2 to do another damage. This time, let's give a dodge token to, let's give it to Zeke. And you know what? Let me damage myself again, because I can do this as many times as I want. And let's give another one to Zeke. So he's got a couple of dodge, a vow, and a courage token. All right, so that's going to be it for him. Now the Living Oblation is going to go, and this is going to really hurt. She's going to do her massive spell against Justice. And it actually isn't that bad because her conviction check isn't the best. All right, so what she's going to do, let me go get a card. All right, she's going to do the Minos one. So let's go down. Is there somebody adjacent? No. Has she already used this ability? Yes. All right, so forget about that for the rest of the game. Now, is there an opponent with an SOI and this ability has not been used yet? Correct. She's going to do this, which is the Minos of Contractor against the person with the most damage. Well, her only person that she can target is Justice because nobody else is in her SOI. So let me go get the Minos card. There you go. Take it out of the box. So this one's going to do an opponent with an SOI has dealt magic damage equal to the number rolled using both of their conviction dice, then inflict condemn. Oh, I even forgot about condemn. All right, so I'm going to give a condemn chit to Justice. Let me get rid of this. So Justice's conviction check is going to be a green because of this card, and a purple because she doesn't have any other card that lets her upgrade. So it's going to be these two. She's going to suffer this in damage. Now, she has 5 damage already. Let's see what she adds to it. It looks like it's going to be 16. Oh my god. She almost died. Alright. That's fun. So it's 5 and 5 and 1. So she's at, let me calculate this. This is all her damage right now. Actually, wait, no. She was at 5 and she took 16. So wait, I'm missing a 5. There you go. 5, 5, 5. She's at 21 and her life is, let's see, 12 plus 12 because of this. So it's 24 plus 4. So 28. Now she has a ton of life. Now the reason I gave her a lot of life is because her Esper has the same sort of life total. So that's why it keeps her Esper alive very often. So most likely she's going to be used. I'm going to use all my healing tokens on her next turn. All right, anyway, that was the Living Oblation's turn. A very painful attack. So let me give this back to Justice. 21 damage. All right, which kind of sucks for Justice because now she can't use her self-inflicted damage to do extra damage stuff. Okay, so Zeke is up next. He's already base to base here. I guess he's just going to attack. All right, so let's generate 3 SP. Let's spend 2 to attack with the big hammer, 2 green and a black. Let's see what happens. What am I trying to hit? A 13 now because she lost Nemesis. Actually, maybe I should give it Nemesis and then attack it. Yeah, let's do that. So before I attack, whoops. Actually, no, because I want to give out another haste token to another character. Actually, no, I don't need to. All right, so let's do Nemesis first. That's going to be 1 SP, and then spend the other 2 to attack. All right, so let's give out that token back. There you go. So now I'm just trying to hit a 12. I didn't even need to. All right, that's really good. All right, so 16. Let's look at this. Oh, and I have courage. Can't forget. All right, so this is going to be for every 2 shields is 3, and for every star is 3. All right, so it's going to be 16 minus 12 because the actually it's going to be 16 plus 1 because the Nemesis. So 17 minus 13 is 4. All right, double shield 7, double shield 10, double shield 13 with courage. There's another combo of shields there, so 16 with the star, 19. That's a lot of damage. Let's see, 19 plus 7 is it dead? No, it has 30 life. 19. Let's see, if I give it an extra 4 damage with the Vow tokens, it's going to be at 23. 23 plus 7 is going to be exactly 30. Wow. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So let's spend both of these Vow tokens. That's going to be plus 4 damage. So let's calculate that again. So it's going to be 17 minus 13 is 4, 7, 10, 13 with courage, star, 16 with the extra 2 shields, 19 plus the Vow tokens, 23 damage. 23 plus 7 is exactly 30. That's going to be a dead blight. That's a lot of damage. Woo! Alright, so it's going to be another loot. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, that's pretty good. Can't complain there. Really nice roll. So that, because I had a plus 1 because of Hammer Helm. Let's see, I needed to do it an extra 4. Let me just recalculate. No, because I got it right on the nose, so I didn't need the extra 2 damage. The extra damage here would not have helped. So now I'm stuck with the Vow tokens. I'm going to keep my Courage token because I didn't miss my attack. And I think he's done. He can't move because he used all his SP. Alright. Alright. Let's move Zeke over to the side. Alright, so Patrick is up. Where's Patrick? Oh, he's over there. Alright, so for Patrick, let's generate 4 SP because of the haste. Alright. Oh, by the way, one thing I forgot to show you before because I lost the video. Zeke did end up using a magic bomb to remove the disease. Because remember, he was diseased and he had poison. Poison was removed by Alfie. Disease was removed by Zeke because the magic bomb. Because I needed to do this or else I couldn't put haste onto him because disease prevents positive effects. Alright, sorry about that. But anyway, now he's good to go. He's got 4 SP. Now, what kind of sucks is he sort of has to do a useless turn because he has to spend 2 to turn his gun around, and he only gonna have 2. And I really want to put out my Font of Renewal. So, yeah, it's gonna be one of those wasted turns. So let's do 2 SP to flip the gun. Let's an SOI figure. So I do have to move. So let's spend 1 to move. 1, 2 here. And the reason I want to go there is now I'm going to spend 1 to do Font of Renewal. And because this is a small map, this is going to be really awesome placing it right over here. It's pretty much, it's a gigantic radius of 6. We're going to heal for 2 and remove effects every single time. So that Condemn that Justice has is going to get removed, and the rest of us are going to heal, especially Elfie and things like that. Alright, so I think that's all he's going to do. He's sitting pretty here. I like what's happening. Oh, let me do Proof of Divinity. Gotta do that. So let me give Courage token to... let's give it to Damocles. He's going to go soon. Alright, and that's about it for Patrick. Oh, by the way, the lights all died, so get rid of this card. Alright. Yeah, she's done. Okay, so oh, Justice is up next. Yeah, so what does Justice want to do? Okay, so like I mentioned before, Font of Renewal is going to remove Condemn, so I don't have to roll that die. That would be pretty garbage if I died to that. After that, she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's in range already, so she doesn't even have to move. And she's sort of protected from spells. Actually, no, she's not protected from spells because her SOI goes through everything. So maybe I'll use 1 to move just so I'm a bit safe. And because she is at 21 damage, remember she's got to wait here a couple of turns, keep recouping some damage. So I mean, with oh, let me generate 4 SP. With 5 SP, I think what I'm going to do is a bunch of Euthanasias and maybe 1 Root the Mind to see if I can paralyze her. All right, so let's do this in order from importance. I'm going to do first my Root the Mind. I do need to exhaust the spell. All right, it would be nice to paralyze her for at least 1 round so she doesn't do her massive spells and we can run in there and try to take her out. Well, this is an okay roll, but what's awesome about it is I rolled 4 books, and because of my evil doll, you probably know this from my other playthroughs, while empowering a by the way, this lets me empower it every time. That's why you're seeing me roll the black die. Focus. When making an attack, casting a spell that targets an opponent, empower all the time. All right, and then when empowering a spell, if you roll 4 books on the black die, you can deal 6 damage to anything in my SOI. Well, the only thing in my SOI is the Living Oblation, so she's going to be at 6 damage. Alright, after that, she still has to protect against my spell. So this is going to be 4 plus 4 plus 6, so it's going to be 14. Now her check is a couple of greens. Let's see if she gets 14. And she got 12, so that's a miss. So it's going to be, actually that was for the paralyze, right? Yes, correct. So let me paralyze her. Alright, so next turn, at least she won't be doing anything. Alright, after that, let's spend 2. Alright, so maybe I will stay put, because now that I know she's paralyzed, well, I got to make sure that the Water Lao activates after her, so she doesn't remove paralyzed. Alright, very important. So then I'm going to spend 2 to do Euthanasia. Let's roll the die. So this is going to be 9 plus 6, 15. It's going to be close. It's very close. Well, there you go. She rolled a 9, so she gets affected by Wilt. And 6 damage. There you go. All right, and while I'm here, might as well spend my last 2. Gonna do the exact same thing. Euthanasia again. It's a spell casting that you don't have to exhaust, so that's fine. So that's gonna be all shields, but it's gonna be 10 plus 6, so 16. Now 16 is gonna be hard to get on these 2. And again, 10. So again, doesn't work. Another 6 damage. Boom. Oh, she gave her 18 damage just on her own. And if she already had Wilt, now she's going to suffer from a Condemn. So there's a chance that she kills herself. Now, is she immune to Condemn? Let me double check. Nimble, SOI. No, she's not immune. So that's good. Okay, so that's going to be it for Justice. Now, Damocles is up. He's over here. Let's see. He can run in like a madman and try to take her out. She's at 18 damage. She has 12 left. With all his Val tokens, there's a chance that he does it. So let's do it. Actually, I just thought of something. To get there, I'm gonna have to deal with this stupid laser that keeps attacking. And to get past it, you need good perception check. And everyone in my party has perception of 6, except for guess who? Stupid Damocles, who only has a perception of 2. So there's a good chance that he gets absolutely zapped trying to get through, and then he's gonna basically end his turn and take 6 damage trying to go. So I think I have no choice but to have my other 3 guys pass the lasers, take these out, disable the laser before Damocles gets in there. Because, I mean, he's gonna get zapped for sure, and he's just gonna end his turn. He's gonna be right here, right in the open, plus whatever gets triggered with his totem is gonna activate and attack him. So I'm just going to take more damage for nothing. Oh, by the way, did he have any effects to remove? No. So the Font of Renewal would have done nothing. But yeah, I think I'm going to pause the turn here. Probably my best bet. So I'm going to do like the shadows just so I can move a bit closer here. make everyone else run in, and I think that's fine. I do have a pager, so if I don't like the order of the next round of cards, I can reorder it. All right, so let's take this. I just don't want the Waterloo to go before the living oblation. All right, so let's see. Let's give this a good cut, and let's see who goes first. Justice. All right, that's not bad. Oh, that's very good because she's paralyzed, so she's not going to do anything. So that's excellent. All right, so this is going to be really good. All right, so Justice is going to go first. All right, first she's going to heal for 2. All right, let's move 1, 2. All right. Also, last turn, I remember I could have done a gore shot, but I really didn't want to damage myself any more than I had to. So that's why I'm just going to wait here to heal up. All right, so let me get her SP. And I think it's going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to launch a couple of Euthanasias. And you know what? If they both hit, she's going to die. All right, and if I really have to, if one of them misses, then I'll do a gore shot and take the 2 damage to kill her. All right, so let's spend 2 for the first one. Again, the exact same spell. She's at 18 damage. She has 30 health. So if I do 6 and 6, 12, she's going to die. Oh, yeah. So let's do it. So it's going to be 10 plus 6 is going to be 16. She got 15. Woo, that was really close. But that's a miss. That's another 6 damage. Oh, and because I hit with Euthanasia again and she already has Condemned, now she has to do a Condemned check. And if she fails, she dies. Oh my god, this is the first time this has happened throughout the whole campaign. Finally in chapter 4, a condemned character rolls the skull. She's gonna auto die. Alright, it was sort of anticlimactic because my next Euthanasia would have killed her probably. Yeah, look at that. I even rolled 4 books on that attack. It would have dealt her 6 damage directly. So, anyway, little cinematic moment. She was condemned. She kills herself. All good. Let's remove all her life. Let's remove all these effects. It's going to give me a loot for sure. 8. Now, finally get rid of this card, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Fantastic. There you go. Alright, now, she still has 2. Do I just stay put? Yeah, I think she wants to heal. She's going to stay as far away from the Waterloo. I mean, who does the Waterloo attack, actually? So she attacks... Nearest opponent, make an attack against the opponent with the lowest armor value. Yeah, ooh. Actually no, because I'm gonna have people in the way, so she won't be able to attack through me. All right, so I'm okay with this. Okay. All right, so Patrick's up next. He's got a perception of 6, so he's gonna run in and see if he can deactivate this stupid thing over here. Okay, so he's gonna have 4 SP. Let's use 1 to move. Actually, before I move, let me do my proof of divinity. I'm gonna give a courage token to Justice, even though she's never gonna use it because she's never gonna attack in melee. But that's fine. She's the only one, the only other person I can give it to besides Elfie. All right, so he's gonna run in. So I already paid the 1 movement to go through. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 3. This totem is going to activate. I'm not sure what it is. Let me go read the book. Alright, so as you can see, by activating the red totem, the opposing Esper is going to get summoned. Now, her card is back in my box. I don't have it in my vicinity, so I'm actually going to use this Living Oblation card to represent the Esper card. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, now, another thing that I have to do is when I stepped on this space, not only is the totem activate, but I need to roll my perception check to see if I get tagged with this laser. So I roll an 8, my perception is 6, 6 plus 8, 14, so I'm fine. Alright, so I dodged it. Now, I got a couple of options. I can go there to disable the laser, or I can go up there to shotgun the Esper in the face. Now, because Damocles is going to activate, I have another choice. I can go straight up to the Waterloo and try to pop it in the face as well. Alright, I think I'm okay taking the magic damage because his conviction check is out of this world. It's 2 greens, so I'm not going to take damage. So then I'm going to go 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to do a couple of encounter actions over here to try to disable it so Damocles can run in there and damage them. Okay, so this is going to be a lore check. Now, unfortunately, his lore is 3, so I need to roll a 7. By the way, his perception to go through the laser, oh, it was only 5, but I rolled a, what is it, an 8? I thought it was a 6. Anyway, either way, it passed. All right, now I got to roll a 7 to disable the laser. I do have to use an SP for that. And I got 3 tries at this. I don't mind using all 3 SP. I got to roll a 7 one time. So that's going to be a miss. Let me use another SP. And that's going to be an 8, and that's going to disable the laser. So let's get rid of this. Phew! Now Damocles can run in without getting smacked in the face with this damn laser and losing his whole turn. Alright, if it was just take a damage, I would have probably ran in, but because you lose your turn, he would have failed and be blocking us trying to get in. Alright, so that's going to be it for Patrick. He has 1 SP left. Not much you can do with this, to be honest. So he's done. Alright, he's done. Alright, now the opposing Esper is going to go. Let's go read her card. I think she gives out a barrier token just like mine. She has Nimble, which is really annoying. Opponents on the board, it's not even in her SOI, on the board get -2 armor. Alright, thankfully these 2 characters are doing magic, so it doesn't really matter at all until they're dead. Is there a figure with an effect in SOI? Yes. Remove a negative effect from an ally with an SOI, otherwise remove a positive effect from an opponent with an SOI. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, I gotta lose haste from Patrick. That sucks. Alright. Now, is there an ally in SOI? An ally gains barrier. If they already have barrier, heal 6. Okay, so let's give them barrier. Let's give this to her. Now, is there an opponent with an SOI? Cast a spell 6, deal magic 6. So it's going to be 6 plus her casting is a green. So let's see, 6 plus 6, which is 12. And my conviction check is a couple of green. Roll on the table. And I got a 13. So I didn't get damaged, so that's fine. Could you move to be at least... what? Can it move to put at least 1 ally within SOI? Yes. Move to put as many allies as possible in SOI, then the ally with the highest defense, defense, other than the Viscera amid, gains a dodge token. Combats will use okay, so she's gonna give a dodge token to this girl. Wow, she's just pumping her up. It's good that we got rid of the living oblation before any of this got to take effect. Yeah, there you go. She's done. Okay, so that is going to be it for her. Now Damocles is going to go. Hopefully smack one of them in the face. Alright, so Damocles is going to be at 6 SP, which is insane. Well, that's his special power, passive ability. And I think for him, because the Esper already went, let's go in and try to kill the water Lao so no more effects get removed from our characters. Yeah, so let's spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get up close and personal with the water Lao here. Now, let's use, I'm going to be able to attack 3 times. 2 because of the SP and because of Blade Works. Alright, so let's do Blade Works. Now, you got to see here that obviously she has the dodge token, so like the card says, she's going to use it during her first attack. Her defense is only 11, so it's going to be plus 1, so it's going to be 12 for the first attack. Alright, now I'm going to re-rolling my attack, so I need to roll a 12. Should be automatic on 2 greens, above average. Whoa, ho, ho, ho! Boxcars! Awesome! This is great. So this might actually just kill her. No, because she has the stupid arcane ability that ignores all the symbols. Oh no, actually wait, I can do dodge vow tokens as well. So this is going to be 18 minus 12 because of her defense. It's going to be 6 damage. All right, now because I hit, all right, let's do the gain a Val token, gain a Val token. I would have done, no, I wouldn't have done Imbue Fear because I thought I was going to probably miss the first attack. So that would have been 2 more Val tokens for me. And now I'm going to give 2 to somebody in my SOI. Whoops. The only person I can give it to is Patrick. Let's give him 2 Val tokens, even though he really doesn't need them because he does so much damage. Now, this thing only has 6 life left. So what I'm going to do is, let's add, oh, actually it has, sorry, I did have to remove 1 because of barrier. He has 1 armor. Damn it. 5. So 11. So 11 minus 18, 7. So if I spend 4 Val tokens, that's going to be 8 damage. That's going to kill it. So that's what I'm going to do. Spend all 4 of my Val tokens. Boom, boom, boom. Just because I really want to kill it so it doesn't remove any effects. And that thing's going to die. That's pretty good. Let's remove her from the board. Let's remove her card. All right. Let's clean this up. And I think that's going to be it for Damocles. He still has all his SP. He didn't use anything. Actually, wait. Sorry. Man, I keep forgetting these abilities. I had Mage Breaker. So instead of using my Val tokens, I could have rolled a, sorry about that, a teal die, and it would have added that to the damage. So let me do that and get some of my Val tokens back. Sorry about that. So 4. So technically I would have got 2 of my Val tokens back. Because I wouldn't have needed to use all 4. I would have needed to just use 2 Val tokens because it would have been 4 damage plus another 4 damage with 2 Val tokens. And that would have killed her. Sorry about that. A lot of things to keep in mind. And I would have activated my ability here. Now, am I done? Yes. Nothing else I really want to do. I could move diagonally with my sword. Do I really want to be in base to base with the Esper? I could go in the water here, but that's going to trigger a totem. That's probably a bad idea. It's just going to have more monsters on the field. I'd rather stay here a couple of rounds to heal up with the Font of Renewal. So I think I'm good. All right, let's remove this from the board. All right, then Zeke and Elfie are going to go. Pretty simple. They're just going to go in and try to take out the Esper. So Zeke is here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably a good idea to get right over there. Boom. Actually, I just thought of something. Wait, oops. Why does my camera keep moving? So give me 3 SP. So I would use 1 to move. Now, what I would have done is do 1 for Banish Knowledge and then 1 for Nemesis. So I don't want to really attack this round. So instead of going there, let me just go right over here. Actually, you know what? Let me go, yeah, right over here. All right, so I'm going to give the Nemesis token to her. And I'm going to give the Haste token back to Patrick. All right, so that's going to be it for Zeke. Now Elfie's going to go. All right, pretty simple. Let's start off by healing for 2 with the Font of Renewal. She'll probably take back 2 damage because guess what? She's going to probably move and give out a barrier token. So move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to block the way. Spend 1, take 1 damage. Put a barrier token on. Who's going to get attacked first? Let's give it to, let's see. Damocles already has one. Patrick lost his. And Zeke doesn't have it. So let me give it to Patrick. Okay. So that's it. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the round. She's going to carry over 1 SP to next round. Let's grab all of these. So I'm probably going to stay a couple of rounds in this section over here just to heal up a lot of damage. At least 6 per character if we stay here 3 rounds. And then we're going to rush down in the water and deal with whatever's coming up. All right, so it's going to be Elfie first, Zeke, Justice. Oh, and then my 2 heavy hitters at the end. All right, so Elfie's going to go. Pretty simple. Going to probably do the exact same thing. So let's give her 3 SP. She heals for 2. Boom. She's going to exhaust herself. It's going to be hilarious. exhaust herself, give her barrier token to Zeke. Alright, so he's got a courage and a barrier token that will give her damage. Alright, then with 4, let's spend all 4. Boom, boom. And we're going to give out 2 dodge tokens out, so it's going to give her 2 more damage. Let's turn this into a 3. Alright, we're going to give those tokens out to... let's give them both to Patrick. Alright, that's going to be it for her. Then Zeke is going to go. He's over here. I guess now's a good time to go in there and try to bash her in the head. Okay, so let's give him his 3 SP. Actually, thinking about it again, maybe I won't attack because he has courage and he's only going to be able to attack once. And she has nimble, so most likely he's going to miss and that's not going to help anyone. So instead, let me gain more SP to get ready for next round. Maybe I'll go get this chest and see what that is. All right, so you know what? Let's spend 1 SP to go here. Let's spend 1 SP to get the chest. So that's going to be 2. Not sure what this is in the book. Let me be right back. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what ends up happening is we trigger a mechanism here and a long passageway appears just to the south. So we can just come down. Probably skip all the monsters that are going to spawn on the right hand side over here. That'll be pretty cool. Now he's out of movement. Well, yeah, he already moved. He's out of actions. He's got 1 SP left. Does anyone need a haste token? Let me just look around quick. Only Elfie can take it, but I don't feel like giving her a haste token, so I think he's done. That's going to be it for him. He's going to carry over 1 SP next turn. Alright, then Justice is up. Alright, for her, pretty simple. She's going to go up to 5 SP. Alright, first, before she does anything, she's going to heal for 2 because of Font of Renewal. So she's still very damaged. She's at 17 life. But she's going to start off by moving and doing a bunch of spells. Alright, so spend 1 out of her 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump right in there. Okay, so let's do for sure Root the Mind so we can paralyze it, and then maybe a Euthanasia. Okay, so that's going to require me to exhaust this, pay 1, Root the Mind. Let's see if we can paralyze this thing. Well, that's not bad. It's actually good. Oh, this is actually really good because 4 books. Remember, my evil doll, I can get to do 6 damage to anything in my SOI. Boom, just like that. You're going to take 6. All right, then it's going to be 9 plus the 6 of the spell. So she needs to get a 15. And she got 15. All right, so she doesn't get paralyzed. All right, but at least I gave it 6 damage. And after that, I'm going to pay 2 to do Euthanasia. See if we can give it another 6. It's going to be 10 plus 6, 16. And she got 15. Wow, she's rolling really well, but that time, not good enough. So another 6. And a wilt. Just like that. She does have the Nemesis token. All right. Then what can I do with 1 SP left? You know what? I'll do a Gore Shot. Oh, wait. I might as well do a Life Grasp. Let's spend 1. Do this. I'm just hoping to roll 4 books at this point. Well, that's going to be really terrible. It's 4 plus 6, just a 10. So she's going to take 10 minus 14 damage. Well, at least she doesn't heal. Okay, so that's that. And lastly, let's do a Gore Shot. Boom. Let's see what happens. It's going to be, wow, another terrible, absolutely horrible roll. It's going to be 11. And, oh my goodness, she rolled a 9. Alright, so she's going to get at least 2 damage. Now I can deal myself 2 damage to deal an extra 6. I might as well do that. And let's go back up to 4. Wow, she's living on the edge. Living on the edge. Alright, so she's at 18, 19, 20. 20 out of 30, so she's about to die. Let's get rid of all this. That's it for Justice. Not much else she could do. Alright, so let's leave that as we go. And it's going to be the Esper is going to go. So let's go read her card for the first time. Opponents on the board have -2. She has nimble, yeah. Is there figures with an effect within SOI? Yes, a bunch of them. Remove a negative effect from an ally. Otherwise, remove a positive effect from an opponent. What should I remove? I think I'm going to just remove a barrier token from... yeah, I'll remove a barrier token from Zeke. Done. Alright, there's a positive effect. Is there an ally in SOI? No. Is there an opponent in SOI? Yes. Cast a spell 6 against an opponent. Okay, so who is she going to target? She's going to target Alfie, but Alfie's not in her line of sight, or SOI. Yeah, because that red wall there. So she's going to target Zeke. Now this is going to suck because his conviction check is absolutely brutal. So there's going to be 6 plus 8, 14. I don't even think it's possible for him to get 14. He's rolling, imagine this, a white and a purple on his conviction check. That is really, really awful. I don't even think it's possible for him to get 14 on this. Well, you know what? Let's see. If he gets a 6, a 7, no. He has to get a set. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll use his magic leather dress here to re-roll any of your dice on a conviction check. And let's see, 1 out of 6 chance to get a 7 and block this? Sure. Oh my god! That's hilarious. Oh, okay, that's funny. Alright, well, that was just very, very lucky. Got a horseshoe up my butt today. Anyway, so he doesn't get the damage from this. Then can he move to put at least 1 ally within SOI? No. Dodge tokens, all that stuff. So she's done. Okay. Alright, so Patrick is up next. This is where we're pretty much going to just shotgun her to death. So where is he right now? He's right over here. Yeah. Alright, so let's give him his 4 SP because of haste. He's going to use 1 to move, 2 to attack. Pretty simple. 1, 2. Right here. Actually, before he starts his activation, I always forget, font of renewal. Let's go back down to 3 damage. And let's attack. Now she has nimble, so first attack, it's a defense dodge +1. So all books, so it's still going to be +1, so 14. So I need to roll a 14 on my first attack. And I missed my attack anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Actually, I would have hit. Oh, that sucks. Okay, anyway, first attack misses. Second attack. Oh, second attack. That's why I'm going to use Imbue Fear. I don't think it's going to matter. So now I just need a 13. Actually, wait. I need a, because they have the Nemesis token, I only needed a 12. But I missed my attack again anyway. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so I'll do my usual move. After the attack, this flips over. Spend 2, flip it around. Use Blood Toll, deal myself 2 damage. To get 2 SP. To then attack again. Alright, pretty simple. Now I'm just trying to hit a 12. That's going to be a 14. Oh, all books. That's okay. Because it's all books, I'm going to exhaust my gun here. So every 2 books is 2 damage. Alright, so 14. Technically 14 plus 1, 15 minus 13 is 2 damage. Double book, 4 damage. Double book, 6 damage. Double book, 8 damage. Double shield, 11 damage. They don't have any armor. So 11 plus 20 is 31. Boom, just like that, we just killed the Esper. Now, what somebody reminded me online was that, I didn't know this rule, but if an Esper appears after the mission started, I don't get a loot apparently. I don't know, somebody can write down below if that's correct or not. But either way, that's going to be the end of Patrick's turn. This is going to flip over. He's got no more SP, so he's pretty much done. Alright, then Damocles is up next. Alright, so Damocles, that's 6. He's just going to spend 1. He's just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's spend an extra 2 extra SP to go another 2 spaces. And I think he's going to wait here. I don't really want to go here, activate 2 different totems. The enemies are going to get spawned on the board, then they're going to get to activate because Damocles is the last person to activate this round, and then I got to shuffle all the cards and there's a chance that they activate again. Alright, so that would be a horrible move. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait there, wait for a fresh round. Hopefully Damocles goes first. He's going to activate the totems and then we're going to see what appears. Okay, so let's grab these cards. Another good way, a reason I like this passage is we don't have to run through this muck of water and all this garbage, so it's much easier. So let's shuffle this. All right, so let's see who goes first. Looks like it's gonna be Alfie, Patrick, then Damocles, Justice, and Zeke. Let me give some space between Damocles and the rest because he's probably gonna spawn the monsters. All right, so Alfie's gonna go first. Spawn for, heal for 2. She's gonna, generate 3. She's gonna move for a bit. 1, 2, 3. I think she's gonna wait. Actually, you know what? She's going to, yeah, she's gonna move because she doesn't want to get in people's way. So you know what? She's okay there. You know what? She's just gonna do absolutely nothing. Done. Fine. Okay, for Patrick, generate 4. I think I'm gonna spend 2 to flip my gun back over. Let's unexhaust this stuff. I got 2 SP left. I don't want to get in people's way either. So, you know, let's spend 1 because he generates 4, so he's gonna be at 5 next turn. So let's spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's probably fine. The other characters should be able to still make it through with 1 person in the way. Okay. Oh, when he starts his activation, he does heal for 2. Sorry, font of renewal. I always forget. And I think that's all he's gonna do. There's no point of blood toll, proof of divinity. He can do proof of divinity on himself. An ally with an SY gains courage. Yeah, so let's do that. I'm gonna do it on myself. Just like that. He's got all the nice effects. Okay. That is it. Now Damocles is gonna go, and this is where we're gonna figure out what's behind these totems. Alright, sorry, small mistake before I continue. When I was moving the book and stuff, this got jostled, and maybe when I was throwing dice, it's not supposed to be here, it's supposed to be here. There's a red wall here, I believe, so it still wouldn't have seen me. Or I would have just started my turn here. It doesn't really matter. It wouldn't have activated last turn, right? I wouldn't have made myself activate. Let's just pretend I was down here. Doesn't matter. All right, then let's go to 6XSP. Oops. And exhaust his stuff. So he's going to spend 1 to move. All right. Then he's going to move 2, 1, 2. When he's here, both of these things are going to activate. There's a ton of things that happen. This totem here, it's a water Lao that appears on the objective, and 3 fragors, 3 merchounds, sorry, adjacent to the totem. So something like that. All right, now this one activates. All right, this is gonna appear a red objective here, green objective here, and a green totem here. This and a bunch of fragors over here. Let's go like that. Yeah, so that's what happens when we activate those 2 totems. Now I moved, let's say 2, 1, 2 to get there. Now I got a couple of choices. This can be something that you activate. You need to do a lore check. Okay, so 2 strategic options. I could sort of run into here and try to get into the middle of these guys to try to take them down. I'll sort of be out of range of most of these guys. They're range 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll still probably get hit by the Merchounds, but not the Water Lao. So a couple of attacks. And the Fragors, when they activate next, are going to pound into me. My other option is to go activate the objective. And my third option is just to retreat. I mean, I'll show you what this objective does because I've already done this mission. So let's go do it. Let's go spend, let's say it was 2 movement, 3, 4 on top of here. Now, if I end my turn here, it's not the end of the world. I'm still going to get attacked by 1 Merchound and 1 Water Lao. The other 2 characters will not be able to hit me no matter what because they don't ever want to leave water. So there's not going to be that much damage. Plus, these guys can't attack me as well. So that's fine. All right, so now when you're on the red objective, there's like a lever and you have to do a lore check. All right, so I need to roll a lower of 10, and I have 3, so I got to roll a 7. Let's give this a good roll. Now, if I miss, this ends my turn, but I can just keep plopping that lever over and over again for 1 SP every time. Now, I already paid for the first one, so let's do it. And I rolled an 8. This is wonderful. Okay, so 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. All right, so the first pull works. All right, now what's going to happen, you're going to read the book, and essentially all the figures around this green objective and the orange objective take 1 purple die worth of damage, and everyone in the water takes 2 amount of purple damage. Now, I don't remember if it's 1 roll and they all get affected or it's a separate roll for each. Let me just double check the book. Yeah, so I double checked the book. You roll once and you deal damage to everyone there. So it'll be 2 purples for everyone in the water. So let's see what it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be 8. So just keep in mind it's all 8. I'm going to end up pulling that lever multiple times to try to kill all these guys. So these guys all took 8 damage, and these guys, let's see. Oh, 7 damage. All right, that one I'll definitely keep track of. So let's say 5, 5, 5, 5. Where the hell is the 5? I go 5, 5, 5. 5 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right, now I'm going to pull the lever again. All right, I'm trying to hit a 7. It's about 50% chance that I hit every single time, so I might as well do it. So I already paid for the SP for that, so I'm down to 3. All right, 1 to move, 1 to pull the lever 1 time, and another to pull the lever another time. All right, so let's do it. And it looks like I missed this time. So because I missed, that's going to be the end of Damocles' turn. All right, so he's done. Now I got to give these guys their 8 damage, so I don't forget. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put an 8, 5, and an 8, just as a reminder that they all have 8 damage. All right, because it's going to be way too many dice. Okay, after that, we got to put out their cards, all right, because they do get to spawn. So let's shuffle this up. All right, now Damocles is going to get attacked by 2 of them. These 2 guys never leave water, and they don't have line of sight to Damocles. Okay, so Merchound, so 1 attack there, another attack from the Waterlow, and then finally the Fragor. So Merchound, it's just this one attacking Damocles. He gets -1 to his attack shooting through an ally. I gotta go get the Murky Merchound card. All right, here, opponent range 8, yes, make an attack, double green. Now, I'm definitely gonna dodge this. He's gonna use his boots. Let me use my boots. My Air Jordans. Air Jordans say +2, so 14. It doesn't roll the black dice. Let's see if he can get 14. And he got 11, so that's a missed attack. Alright, so that's good. Can he move and attack multiple opponents in melee? In melee, no, there's nobody close to the water, so he's done. Alright, then the Waterlow is gonna go. Oh, he's gonna remove an effect. All right, so he's gonna go and let's see, which effect do I want to lose? I might as well lose the courage because Padre can easily give it to him later. Let's lose that, and then he's gonna do a magic attack. Let me go get their card. It's gonna be right over here. So it's gonna be a teal, 6 plus a teal on the table. There you go. So 6 plus 3 is 9. My check is pretty bad. There's gonna be a couple of whites. Let's see, 9 minus 10. Booyah! No damage there. Perfect. Good roll. That's going to be it for the Waterlow. Then the Fraggers are going to go. Now, they don't have shots to anyone. They're going to do their move towards the closest enemy. So they're going to go straight to the bottom. Can I move and attack? No. Move and attack? No. Blah, blah. Move towards the nearest opponent. So let's move this guy in the back first. They only move at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, stuck there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, does that make sense? Yep. All right, they're done. All right, then Justice is up. All right, so before Justice does her turn, let me align these to the Fragor that took the damage. All right, so she's over here. Before she does her turn, font of renewal. Where's that 2? There you go. Boom. All right, so she's at 4. Let's use 2 SP to move, so it's going to be 7 movement. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. From there, she has SOI line of sight to this one and these guys. You know what? Yeah, let's stay there and launch a few spells. Okay, so first let's do a life grasp. Now, my goal is not to kill these guys. I just want to soften them up so that the next lever pull will kill them all. So let's go for the Fragor and the... Actually, I don't have line of sight. Wait. Yeah, I only have line of sight to the Mercount. That's not good. So what I'm going to do is, let's use the last SP to move again another 2. 1, 2. Sorry. 1. Yeah, let's go 1, 2. All right, and then I'm going to do live grass, which I already paid for. I'm going to do this Fragor and both Mercounts. All right. So they have 8 damage. I don't want to deal too much damage. All right. So let's roll my my casting and black. Let's see what happens. So it's gonna be 10 plus 6, 16. All right, that's like a perfect amount. That's good. All right. So now the check for the Fragor is gonna be a green and a teal and an orange, which is pretty awful. So it's going to be 16 minus this of damage. Ooh, it's 9 damage. 9 plus 7 is 16. Guess what? Their life is 16. They're dead. Well, he's dead. All right. It's going to give me another loot. By the way, I did have to reverse the video, so a lot of the loot cards are sort of out of order. I'm going to sort of fix them later on, but I think I already flipped the card for them. All right, so that was the first attack. Next, it's going to be 16 minus... their check is going to be... What is their check? What is their check? It's going to be a green and a teal. A little better. 16 minus 15. It's going to be 1 whole damage. All right, so let's say that was for the green one. Sorry, the red one. So let's do... this guy's at 9 now. Whereas everyone else is at 8. So let's do that. And then let's roll for the orange one over here, which is going to be 8. So 16 minus 8 is 8 more damage. 8 plus 8 is 16. Does he die? No, he has 18 life. Okay, that's good. Let's do another 5. Oops. Another 5. 3. And an 8. Unfortunately, I think I need to calculate the other guys right now before I lose track. So this is going to be 8 over here. And then 8 for the Mercount in the back. So let's do this one over here. Now, the reason I don't mind leaving Justice in the open is I'm probably going to use the pager to make sure that she advances to be first next round, because she's the one that I actually want to activate the totem, because her lore is amazing. So one of the best that I have in the game. It's 6. So by having her pull the lever, guaranteed it's going to affect these guys, going to kill them all. Maybe I'll even kill the red one there. The only problem is I sort of want her to go in there, or she's going to get affected by 1 purple die every single time she activates it, which might be a little painful. All right, but no worries there. She's pretty much done. There's nothing else she could do. Let's do the next character, which is going to be Zeke. And Zeke's just going to run in. Let me see. How much XP does he have? He has 3. He's going to use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, obviously, I don't want to be next to this thing. When I hit the purple lever, it's going to affect me. So I'm going to spend another SP to move another 2. 1, 2. And then what I'm going to do is I got 1 SP left. Let me spend the 1 SP. Does everyone have a haste token? Yeah, everyone already has haste. Actually... yeah, everyone has haste. So with 1 SP, 1 SP, 1 SP, I think I'm going to hold on to it. There's not much I can do with 1, so I'll hold on. Maybe I'll dodge, maybe I'll do something, but that's it. All right, so that's going to be the end of the round. Let's see. Probably going to have to use my pager. If I'm really lucky, Justice is going to be the first character that I activate. Let's do this. I actually hope it's Damocles first and then Justice, because then I can move Damocles out. And then Justice can go, pull the lever 15 times, and kill a bunch of guys. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. Looks like it's going to be the Mercounts. So, water now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have Justice pull the lever for sure. Okay, so all right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the pager. So it's Patrick who has this pager. Remember, he can roll the his lore check of 10 to see if this goes back to my party stash or if I have to discard it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to discard it because I rolled a 6, which is unfortunate. That's that. So I'll lose 10 bucks every time I have to pay for that over and over again. But it is what it is. All right. So with the pager, I could move Justice to the. Actually, what I could do is, because it's the perfect order of Damocles and Justice, I could move the Merchound or the Waterlow to the end, suffer that one attack, and then I'm going to get to move everything in the correct order. So who do I want to move to the end? Let's see. Who does? All right, you know what? I want to suffer the attack of the Merchound and not deal with the removing of effects and then the damage of the Waterlow. So let me move her to the end. All right, the Merchound's gonna go. He's gonna do only one ranged attack against Damocles, like this. Oh, actually, wait. No, I'm gonna do it the other way around because I just noticed that the Merchounds will attack Justice if I don't do it the other way. Okay, never mind. Let's do it this way. That would have been really dumb. They would have pounded her in and she might have died. So let's just do a Waterlow turn. So let's go like this. So the effects. This is going to be removing an effect of something in my SOI. I'm going to remove the Courage token off of Justice because it's kind of pointless with her anyway, because she never hits in melee anyway. So that's fine. Then she's going to do the opponent SOI, the opponent with the lowest conviction check. Now that's going to be, let's see. Damocles has 2 whites and Justice has a green and a purple. So it's definitely going to be against Damocles. So let's see, it's going to be 6 plus 8, 14. Oh, that hurts. 14. So let me see how much damage that's going to be. Oh, man, it's going to be 1 plus 2. It's only 3 damage. That worked out really well. All right. All right, so that's it. And that's all she's going to do. Okay, that's it. Next is going to be Damocles. Pretty simple. He's going to heal 2 out of the 3 he just suffered because of Font of Renewal. Next, he's going to use his Like the Shadows to go over here. He's going to use 1 SP. Let me pay for that SP to go 1, 2, 3, 4 right over here. And then he's going to attack the Fragor. All right, actually, you know what? Before spending SP, let's do Blade Works. I don't have Courage, so you know what? Let's empower it. I haven't empowered it lately. Any attacks, it's going to be a couple of green. Let's move that. So I'm trying to hit a, what's their defense? It's a 13. 13. Looks like it's going to be a 14. This is awesome. All right, so 14 minus 13 is 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage straight up. 9 plus 7 is 16. And their life is, guess what? 16. Another time I kill somebody directly on their life total. That's amazing. All right, so that's a dead Fragor. Now, a bunch of things cascade like usual. Get a Vow token, get a Vow token. Two more. Now, the only person I can give it to is either Justice or Zeke. I'm gonna give these to Zeke. All right, a couple of Vow tokens, which might come in handy later on. That's it. That's all he can do. I mean, I could get this chest, but I don't want. Actually, you know what? One small change. You know, before when I used my Like the Shadows here, that wasn't smart. I should have just moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would have been 2 SP to move. Sorry, I'm taking back a little bit of my move here. So I would have spent an extra SP. Then I would have done my attack. Now I would do Like the Shadows to get into here, and then I would attack again. All right, that's probably a smarter move. Yeah, sorry about that. I would have used Imbue Fear also on that attack. Sorry for taking back some stuff. Whenever it's Damocles' turn, I always do things out of order. It's unreal. All right, now I'm going to pay for another attack against the Fragor. So let's do a double green attack. So I need a 13. And I rolled the exact same thing as before. All right, so 14 minus 13 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I really just wanted to soften it up because now when I pull that lever, it's probably gonna die because there's only 3 life left, and that worked out really well in my favor. All right, so that's it for Damocles. All right, Justice. All right, she's gonna start off by spending 1 out of her 4 SP to move on top of here. All right, and now she's just gonna keep pulling the lever till all these guys die and the Fragor dies, and that's gonna be the 5 kill the trap things that I needed to do this mission, and that would be awesome just to clear that off. Actually, before she even starts, she's gonna heal for 2 for the Font of Renewal. All right, so let's get started here. So she's gonna pull it once. Let's pay 1 SP. Let's roll the lore again. So I have a lore of 6. I just have to roll a 4. It's almost automatic every single time. So that's gonna be positive effect. So again, 1 purple die damage here. So if I roll a 3, he dies. I roll exactly a 3. 3 plus 13 is 16. He's done. So that's 1 guy killed by a trap. All right, next, 2 die worth of damage on the, let's say this guy here, because he's pretty much dead. Oh, sorry. It's 1 roll for everyone in the water. So it's going to be 8 damage to this guy. He's going to die. So that's 2 guys killed by a trap. Next, 8 damage to this. 8 plus 8 is 16. And they have 18 life. So let's just say he has 2 life left. This is going to be how much life left he has. Then 8 plus 8, 16. And she has 18 life left. So she's at 2 again. So purple means how much they have left. And let's say red is how much they have. And then again, 9 plus 8 is 17. So he has 1 life left. Boom. So now I'm going to pull the lever again, pay another SP. I just need to roll a 4. Oh, I got it on the nose. All right, so it's going to be double damage. No matter what, even if I roll double ones, they're all going to die. So 7 damage to all these guys. Dead, dead, dead. And just like that, I got the achievement of killing 5 guys with a trap. I think it was 5. Was it 5 or 6? I'm going to double check the book after. All right, either way, they're all dead. And, oh, it's one thing I did forget to do is the first time you blow it up, this wall explodes. Sorry about that, my mistake. Wasn't paying attention. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone. And there's a red chest that appears to the north side. It could be anywhere. Let's just put it over here. And these are gone. And I think that's it for Justice. She can't do much. Then she's gonna go heal for 2, so she's gonna go to 4. All right, she's gonna move. So 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 1 to move. 1, 2. Another 1 to move. 1, 2. There you go. She's done. All right. Then Zeke is gonna go. Now Zeke is here. What do I do? Do I go after the red chest or the green chest? All right, so I think what he's gonna do is go for the red chest. All right, looks better. So let's spend, let's see, he's gonna be at 4 SP. Let's spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna use 1 to open the chest. All right, we're gonna go to the book and see what this is. Oh no. Okay, so by getting the chest, well, one good thing about that chest gives me finally an uncommon relic to be my first one in the campaign, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go draw it after in the box. Okay, the other thing that happens is we're gonna get 3 capsicles and a Earthlow. Now the problem is that they're going to activate this turn, and they're gonna absolutely try to annihilate Damocles here, which is not good. And there's nothing Zeke can do. After his movement, he did his stuff. He's got 2 SP left. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna spend 1 of that SP to give a Nemesis token. Let's give it to the Earthlow over here. All right, let's put on the graphic side. So that's gonna be him over here, and I'll put his damage over here. So he's got Nemesis. Now I got 1 more SP, but there's nothing else Zeke can do with it. So he's done. He's done. Okay, that's it. Next is going to be the Earthlow. So we already know he's going to move and attack a range 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely lace into Damocles. Now Damocles, I guess for the first attack, is going to use his shoes. Let's see if we can dodge this. So all books. Could I do anything about that? Nope. All right, so I'm gonna take a couple of green. Let me go get his card. Cerulean Earthlow. Here we go. Oh, by the way, you have to give out barrier to somebody in his SOI. Let's give this to the green, the red one here. More than one adjacent move to be an opponent reach 2, me reach 2, make an attack, reach 2, force 13. All right, so this is going to be shot against Damocles. I rolled a 0 on my defense, and he rolled an 11, which is a miss, so he doesn't do his follow-up. That's amazing. All right, good stuff. All right, so that's it for him. All right, up next is all the capsicles are going to go one after the other. Let me go get their card. All right, so they're going to do the follow-up thing. So just a regular attack. If they keep hitting, they're going to be rolling 2 teal because there's 2 in their SOI. All right, and I pretty much have to take it. I mean, I can dodge one of them because I got 1 SP. Can't really do anything else. Yeah, let me just take it. It's just going to be taking. All right, so they need to roll a... Actually, they need to roll a 13. Actually, I forgot. I'm in hindered terrain. So he would have missed anyway. Well, he more than missed enough. Now I get a +1 to each of these. So they need to hit 13. So let's see if they're 13. And the first attack hits. All right, this is going to be exactly 13. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 armor, so that's going to be 2 damage. 3. All right, then he does the follow-up thing every time. Next, he rolled a 12, so it's a miss, so he doesn't do the follow-up again. All right, next is going to be the purple one. Needs a 13, and he got an 11, so he misses, and he doesn't do his follow-ups. Then it's going to be the orange one. He needs a 13. He rolled a 10. He misses. He doesn't do his follow-ups. They're all done. That's it for the capsicles. All right, let me put these dice away. All right, so finally they're done. Now Patrick's gonna go last. All right, Patrick, font of renewal. Oops. All right, healed him for 1. Let's give him his SP. So he's gonna have to move, use 2 SP to move because he moves at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I get to move an extra 2. I guess I'll move right over here. And I'm gonna pay 2 to attack. Let's attack the... No, let's attack the one that's in the hindered terrain. Let's try to kill this guy. All right, so double attack. 11. Their defense... Actually, wait, it's not 11 because I can use... First time on mission, I actually used this ability. I didn't have to use it before. So kill the messenger. Change this 4. It's the lowest die value into a 9. And look at this. It's almost like rolling 3 boxcars because I rolled the perfect result on the black. So this is going to be 16 minus 12, actually 13. So let's do it the real way. 16 minus 1 because in the terrain is going to be 15 minus 12 is going to be 3 damage. Double shield 6, star 9, double shield 12, double shield 15. I'm going to exhaust this to get the 2 books that are 2 damage. And that's more than 16. How much life do they have? They have 16 life. All right, so just like that, boom, I just killed off a capsicle with 1 attack. All right, now my second shotgun blast is completely useless, so this gets flipped over. Now I'm going to do the usual thing, blood toll, get 2, flip my gun over, but I won't be able to attack again. So flip this over, take 2 damage, and that's about it for Patrick. Yeah, I didn't miss my attack, so I keep my courage, and that's gonna be it. That's it. All right, so let's take this. Let's give it a good shuffle. Let's cut. Let's cut again. Justice is gonna go first. Zeke. I guess Justice can pull the lever like 10 times to see how much damage we're gonna do the Earthlow. That might not be a bad idea. All right, so Justice, you know what? She's gonna go to 5 SP. Yeah, let her do that. So she's gonna pull the lever 1 time. All right, so let's roll now. I just need to roll a 4, and as long as I keep rolling 4s, I'm gonna keep hitting. So there you go, 10. So that's a hit. So purple die worth of damage, and that's gonna be 5 damage, and it's only gonna be the Earthlow. So I'm gonna keep track of his stuff over here. All right, then I'm gonna use another SP to roll again. That's a hit. Another purple die with the damage. Another 5. Now that was 2. I can do this 3 more times. I'm gonna pull it again. The 7. It's a hit. That's gonna be only 3 damage this time. Oh man, this is not very efficient. Let's pull it one more time. 6. That's a hit. Come on, 5 more damage. And then for my last time, let's see, 4, and I missed on the last one. All right, there you go. So that's it for Justice. She's out of SP. Zeke is up. All right, so for Zeke, let's get him as 3 SP. I guess he has no choice to spend 1 to move and 2 to attack, right? Got Hammer Helm to reroll a die. Yeah, so let's do this. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll go here. Yeah, in case somebody can go there, we can get flanking or something. I already paid for the attack. Now I'm trying to hit just an 11 because he's affected by Nemesis. I get a +1 to that roll. Yeah, let's give this a good roll. Let's see what happens. Now this is a complete garbage roll. I missed everything, and that's like rolling a couple of 2s and a 1 on 3 dice. That's horrible. All right, so what I'm going to do is definitely Hammer Helm to reroll the whole thing. What a garbage roll. All right, let's pretend I didn't do that. Let's just get something better. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Still not the best. It's better though. So this is gonna be 14. Got a bunch of books. All right, so 14 minus. Okay, so let's say it's 14 plus 1, so 15 minus 12. We're looking at 3 damage. All right, now the star is 3, so 6. Double shield is +3, so 9. I do have a courage token, so the double shield again from the black die is going to be 12. And then I got another star, so it's going to be 15. And then I have Hammer Helm, so 16. Anything else? No, that's it. So 16. 16 minus 5 is going to be 11 more damage. So 5. 5. And we'll add a 1 over here. Where's the 4? So 25, 29. All right. Now I could pay 1 SP to try to give it a paralyzed token. And let's see, it's going to activate next. So let's try to do that. I'm going to spend 1 SP. I need to roll its force of 9 plus the difference of the hit. Now the difference of the hit was let's see, it was 15 minus, sorry, it was 15 minus 12, so it's 3 plus 9 is 12 again. So he needs to roll a 12 on his check, and he rolls a couple of teal on that. Oh, so that's pretty good. I have a feeling this has a good chance of affecting him. So let's see, and he rolled a 11, perfect. So if we read the weapon again, oh yeah. Spend 1 SP to push 3, but he won't be pushed because he's hulking, so he just stays where he is. All adjacent opponents and inflict... Oh, against all adjacent opponents. Oh, there's no other adjacent opponents. And inflict paralyze. So he's going to be paralyzed. Where's my paralyzed token? I lost my paralyzed token, so here you go. So perfect. He won't even get to activate. Wonderful. All right, then he's gonna go. Obviously, I just paralyzed him, so he's done. Then the cave sickles are gonna go, and they're gonna do the exact same thing as before. They're gonna attack a bunch of times, but this time, let me see if they attack the other character instead. Opponent adjacent, yes, with the most damage. All right, so looking around, so Patrick has 3 damage, and Damocles has 3 damage as well. So they both have 3 damage. We're going to look at the line here, and it looks like it's going to be Patrick, then Damocles. So orange is going to attack Patrick, and red is going to attack Damocles. All right. So let's roll their dice. They're going to roll a orange and a teal. So let's do the red one first. They need a, this one needs a 13 because I'm in hindered terrain. That's going to be a miss, so no more follow-ups. And this one needs just a 12. And this one's a hit. All right, so 15 minus 12. Actually, wait, no. And there's hinder terrain on both spaces going diagonal. So this is actually a, I believe I got a +1 for that, right? Because you got to pick one of the two to go through. So that's going to be 15 minus 13 is going to be 2 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus my armor of 3, I believe. Yeah, I got 2 from here and the barrier. So that's be 4 damage. But he gets to follow up, so he gets to go again. Keeps going until he doesn't hit me. So that's going to be an 11, and that's going to be a miss. Okay, that's going to be it for those guys. Then Patrick's going to go again. All right, so for Patrick, pretty simple. Let's spend 2. Let's just attack. Let's do Imbue Fear. Just need I need a 13 as well because of the hindered terrain. Wow. Kill the messenger. Flip this over. So it's gonna be 15. 15 minus 1 is 14. Minus 12 is 2. Double shield 5. Star 8. Double shield 11. It's going to be 11 damage on my first attack. Plus Imbue Fear 13. So he has 3 life left. Let's use this die. You know what? Since he has 3 life left, let's use a couple of Val tokens. And boom, that'll just kill him outright. I don't want to roll again, just in case I miss randomly. Alright, so that's that. And he's pretty much... Actually, he didn't move yet. So what he's going to do is, let's spend 1 SP to move 1, 2, 3. Let's just move right here. Alright. Get ready for that attack next turn. So that's it for Patrick. Now Damocles is going to go. I guess he'll attack this one and then see if he wants to attack the Earthloud. Later he can do like the shadows to move into this spot to this attack. Alright, so let's exhaust some stuff. Whoops. Alright, 3 SP. Let's spend nothing. Let's do a Blade Works on the Cave Sickle here, right over here. I'm going to be rolling my dice. And should I? No, I got a ton of Val tokens. As long as I hit, I'll probably destroy this thing. So I need a 12. Let's see what happened. And I get a 15. It's pretty good. So 15 minus 12 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just on the dice, 9 damage. Now these things have 16 life. So with 9, I go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, I'm going to spend 4 Val tokens to kill it. Is there anything else I could have done? No. So let's spend those 4, which I have right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a dead Cave Sickle. It's going to give me another loot because they're all dead. Now I can remove the Cave Sickle card. Let's get rid of that. Then I'm going to do like the shadows to get right over here in flanking position. Which is going to be this one over here. And then I'm going to start using some SP to attack. So let's spend 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually empower that attack because, you know, this thing's pretty hefty and it has a lot of armor. By the way, before I continue though, I have to do my usual combo. When I hit the Cave Sickle, I'll do In Dreams, and this gives me 2 Val tokens, and then I get to give out 2. And let me give them to Zeke over here, because when he goes next and attacks, he can probably use all those tokens. So he's at 4 Val tokens. That's an extra 8 damage coming this way. Alright, so I already paid for the attack. 2 green and a black. Let's see what happens. I still have to hit a 12. See what happens. It is a 12. So it's going to be 12. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 damage. He's going to block it all. There's not much I can do. Yeah, that's it. Could I tap anything? Actually, you know what? Let me re-roll a die. I'm going to use this ability here. Let's re-roll that 4. Maybe I can do something better than a 4. A 7. Alright, so know what else I'm going to do? I know I'm retroactively doing this, but let's say it's Imbue Fear as well. Okay, so it's going to be 15 minus 12 is 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Imbue Fear 10. Let's use both my Val tokens. 14. 14 minus 5 armor is 9 damage. Oops, sorry, I just had to back up the video just a little bit. I just remembered that this is his life total, so 9 plus this, that's going to be a dead Earthlau. Sorry about that. It's going to give me another loot. Let's get rid of all this. All right. And by the way, he also had a Nemesis token, so I had a +1 to it, so it would have been 10 damage on top of his 31. More than enough, he has 36 life. Okay. Then it was gonna be Alfie that went next. Sorry, I already shuffled the cards for the next sort of go around. She's gonna go get the loot here, so let's spend 3 SP, 1 SP for this. I already read ahead. This is gonna spawn 3 Capesicles and a Earthlau on the east side of this tile. All right, she's not done. She'll spend 2 to move, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and we're just gonna go to the exit and call it a day. All right, I could have just stayed there and zap, 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 kill all these things. Who cares? I don't need another 2 loot cards. I got all these special ones in there anyway. And there you go. So that's the mission. We'll see you in the next one. Later.